All right, so let's go ahead and create a blueprint interface for the game mode. Now you can do it yourself because we have done it so many times now. And if you don't remember, just go ahead and follow me here in this lesson. So let's go ahead in the blueprint interfaces folder. Let's right click, go to blueprint and select the blueprint interface. Go ahead and call it int, and I'm going to call it game mode. Go inside of this blueprint interface. Let's call this function get game mode reference. And inside of here, let's create an output. And you have to select what you're trying to reference to. I'm trying to reference to my game mode called GM, I believe, Counter Strike. So if I click up here again, right, Counter Strike, select my game mode, and then call it game mode. Okay, now we're finished here. Remember to compile, save everything, and let's go back to our game mode in the blueprint game mode. And inside of here, let's click on the class settings, go to the interfaces, and then select the interface you just made, this one in game mode. Now let's double click on the interface, and inside of here, let's write self reference. So now we have defined this game mode. Go ahead and compile and save everything. And now we can go to the player controller, and I can here in my begin play actually, let's go ahead and say, and right click here, say get game mode. And now from this, we can say get game mode reference we just made. And it is message because it comes from a blueprint interface, and go ahead and connect it. And now for this one, you can now right click and promote this to a variable and call it game mode. So now we have a reference to our game mode. So now that we have a reference to our game mode, what we can do now is we can take this game mode and say, if I go back to my game mode and remember what I actually called it, and go back here, we called it request spawn player. So now I can direct from this game mode and say request spawn player, just like that. Okay, so now we can use it into the next lesson. Let's go ahead and compile and save everything and let us move on.